Yo, what's up? So, happy Martin Luther King Day. This was on Monday. Cheers to equality. I was I was raised here in San Antonio, Texas. I don't remember. I remember racism being very silly, and I was explaining to my son Grayson, right, why he was off of school. So we watched the "I Have a Dream" speech, and then we watched the reports of his assassination. And he was like, "They killed him?" And I said, "Yeah, man, they killed him. They killed him for believing something that you and I already have the luxury of believing." Right? That's something that's commonplace for you. Like, what? Why would Of course, people are equal, right? This idea, of course, people are equal. He couldn't get over this, and I felt the same way. You know what I mean? Like, I feel blessed to have been born in San Antonio. I'm sure that there has been great racism here and anywhere that there's people. Right here, we are just clashing together, all of our nations and creeds, right, trying to exist as a human race. I remember growing up with all of my friends who were Mexican and black and Asian, and like, shout out to everybody, man. We really nailed the diversity thing. I felt like I was just a kid in a pack of kids, and if there was racism really going on, I think it was struck down pretty quick, right? I remember any racist thing in the past was always like, dude, like, don't be like that, and everybody just kind of being like, ooh, yuck. So I have a client who is looking. He's trying to understand the growth rate Amazon sales year over year from 2021 to 2022, and I sent him a report. It was not this one. So here's the report, right? It's going to take us up to the previous quarter, and then we should have more numbers soon. But this is what I have, right? Is 14.7%. So we're thinking in Q4, how much revenue did Amazon do? Well, check this out. So we had Prime Day, and I found this report. Shout out to Batista as always, right? Please democratize all of your knowledge. Prime Day has not done very well the last 2 years. This is remarkable, right? To show that in 2019, right, the growth in the amount of sales that came from Prime Day was 70%. That's wild. Amazon was just hitting home runs quarter after quarter after quarter, year after year after year, and then boom. And then for some reason, people don't care about Prime Day as much, or they just figure like, maybe people are out shopping. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. What do we think happened between 2020 and 2021? That Because I would say that Amazon Prime Day sales are probably pretty closely correlated with just overall Amazon sales. Luckily both of them did grow, but it was by so little. And so, let's say that we add another 8% in Prime Day sales to the number that we were looking at on the other one. Yeah, it ends up being like 20%, something like that. I would say probably a little over 20%, maybe 22%, right? If we add 8% to that. The logic isn't super solid, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just saying, like, okay, if we had this event of Prime Day, that is probably going to be a big stimulus to sales for Q4. And so if we can see that we had that here, and I guess this depends on when we got the data. Yeah, this should be a fun video, just looking at like, how much did Amazon actually grow, and why did Amazon Prime Day really suffer so much? We could probably dive into the numbers a lot deeper. We could use some helium 10, look at some of the accounts that we did as well, but pretty cool. I don't know. Give me some feedback. Thank you, Statista. Always the best.